So hey guys, welcome to another video, and I'm sorry for the lack of videos, but 4 days ago I woke up and I had an abscess the size of a flipping ping pong ball on my jaw, so I had to get a surgery. As you can tell, I still can't talk properly, and I wasn't in the mood. It hurts a lot, you know, it's a cut, and you have stitches on your gums, and it just hurts. But today I woke up, it's 4 a.m. currently, and my gums are still swollen, but it doesn't hurt. I was like, oh damn. It doesn't hurt. Let's sit down. Let's record something before it starts to hurt again and I'm in a bad mood. So here we are. And I want to talk about the Mercenary mode they're currently working on for 6.2.1. Now, if you don't know what this is, it's essentially you can queue as the opposite faction for PvP if there is an unbalance currently happening. You know, if the factions are unbalanced, which they are 95% of the time, Alliance has long queue times, but Horde loses all the time because of the human ratio. So in 6.2.1, it looks like you'll be able to queue as the opposite faction if there's an imbalance in PvP. Now, I've read through a lot of comments on MMO Champion and on the official forums, and the responses are a mixed bag, with sort of, I would say, about 60% leaning towards this is just so stupid, it's unbelievable. Now, the way this is going to work, if you're, for instance, a human and there's an imbalance going on, you know, it's the servers are imbalanced or the PvP is imbalanced, you can go to an NPC and you just queue up as a horde and it changes your race. So if you're a human, you have to buy the insignia trinket because you will have, let's just say, the undead racial because it changes you into an undead. And I think this is a necessary evil right now, because here's the funny thing, right? Back in vanilla, it was the other way around, alright? Horde racials were more suited for PvP, and Alliance racials were more suited for PvE. And Alliance also had Paladins, which were better for PvE, and Horde had Shamans, which were really good in PvP. Now, Alliance also had some very good spells, like Dwarfs with their Fear Ward, which was an excellent spell. And if you were a Dwarf Priest in vanilla, it pretty much meant a raid spot, without any question. But Horde was winning in terms of battlegrounds. They were just statistically winning more battlegrounds. And that was going on all the time. Even though Alliance outnumbered Horde in the number of players in vanilla, Horde was still winning more battlegrounds. Now, they tried to fix the faction imbalance of Alliance, just overwhelming Horde in terms of numbers, in the Burning Crusade with Blood Elves, which meant that even more people played Horde, which means Horde won even more battlegrounds, and then they tried to fix this. So this human racial was introduced to fix this unbalance. It was essentially introduced to fix the exact same problem, but the problem wasn't as bad as it is nowadays. That's the funny thing about it. Horde just won more battlegrounds, so Blizzard went and said, okay, we're going to give Alliance players a good racial, and when they added it, it sort of balanced things out. But as time went on and on and on, and we had more and more expansions, more and more people started playing humans for PvP. If it can be a human and you want to PvP, why not? You have a free insignia, right? You have a free trinket. You can have 2 DPS trinkets and still have, you know, a racial that removes or immobilizing effects and slows and everything. So why not play a human? And currently it got to a point where it's just, there is nothing they can do about it. The only thing they can do is this mercenary mode. Because, well, what are you going to do? Remove the human insignia? I still don't understand why we have racials. All right. The first thing that I've said when I read the patch stuff for Warlords was, why are we keeping racials and we're removing the profession benefits? Why not the other way around? So people can play any race they want, essentially, because they don't have racials and they're all the same. They just look different. And why not leave the bonuses for professions? And we could have different branches for professions, right? You could have engineering that's specialized either in PvE or PvP. And the PvP version could give you the alliance, the human trinket or something. So people have choice. They removed the bonuses from professions because people were choosing certain professions to do certain things and they didn't like that. But people are playing a race that they may not want to play because of the benefits now. And I think it would be much better to just add bonuses to professions and remove ratios completely. But, that's one way to do it, but then you still have a ton of humans that want to do PvP. Like, the only thing they can do is to remove the human ratio and then give everyone free transfer. And that can't even guarantee that people are going to switch over to Horde. This is a big issue and there is no good way to fix it. And, then comes the Mercenary mode, which sort of fixes it. It's a band-aid fix. Alright, this isn't fixing the system. This is just a band-aid fix. Because Alliance players are sick of long queues, and it fixes that. And Horde players are sick of losing all the time. But now they have good PvP players from Alliance. I'm not saying all Alliance PvPers are good, and all Horde PvPers are bad, by the way. But, we have statistics. Alliance wins about 70% of battlegrounds. That's a big number. Back when Horde was winning more, it was like 55, 60. Now it's 70, and that's a big number. So it's a band-aid fix. It sort of fixes it now, but hopefully they'll come up with something better for the next expansion. And I thank you all for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.